you're a hardworking, high-performing, experienced corporate professional. This isn't your first rodeo. This is not the first time that you've ever applied to a job. You're ready for that next career move, and you've been applying for jobs for the last few months. But as you apply for positions, you're finding that either you're getting these generic responses or you're hearing radio silence or crickets, depending on where you're at, and you're not seeing any job offers in sight. In this video, I'm going to share with you the number one reason why this is happening to you, and I'm also going to talk about the exact strategy that my clients have used that have gotten them from 0 job offers, very few interviews, to all of a sudden getting multiple job offers, lots of interviews, regardless of the job titles, the industries, and the sectors that they're working in. For example, one of my standout and get hired clients is Jonathan, who over the course of 1.5 years went to over 40 job interviews. And after every single one, he either heard a no or he heard complete radio silence. Imagine 40 interviews over the course of 1.5 years and no job offers. But after implementing the techniques and approach that he learned in Stand Out and Get Hired, he was able to land multiple job offers, offering him 20 to 25% more in salary than what he was making before. Over the last 8 years, I've helped over 4,000 corporate professionals to elevate themselves so they can secure the roles and pay that they deserve, and I'm going to help you too. So let's start talking about the number one reason why you're getting rejected from these job opportunities. And the reason is simple. Hiring managers aren't seeing your value. Not because you don't have value, because you do. But hiring managers aren't able to see your value because you are not appropriately expressing, articulating, and communicating your value in a convincing, compelling, engaging way to them in these interviews. And that is why you're not getting selected for the job offers. So first, let's define value. What is value? It is the combination of experiences, skills, personality, energy, brand, and contributions/achievements that you bring to the table. Something that I always tell people, no one can see your value unless you can express it first. So let's get into my 4 key tips on how to increase your perceived level of value to hiring managers so that you can increase your chances of getting the job offer. And really quickly, if you've been in this situation where you've been applying for the last few months, but you've not been getting job offers and you want to learn how to get hiring managers to notice you, watch the video that I'm sharing with you right now, but also click on the link down in the description box or comment the word elevate down below, and I'll send you the direct link to my free masterclass that'll teach you my 4-step method on how to elevate your presence and get hiring managers to pick you as the number 1 choice. You're going to learn some of it here today in this video, but you'll learn a lot more of it in depth in this masterclass. So again, comment elevate down below and I'll send you the direct link. So tip number 1 to increasing your perceived value in front of hiring managers is to elevate your presence via your mannerisms, intonation, and body language. Now, this is much more applicable to when you get to the interview stage, but it's important all around that you need to work on how you present yourself physically and verbally. How you sound and how you present yourself are key factors when you're storytelling and explaining your value in these interviews. So it comes down to making sure that you are dressed appropriately, making sure that your posture is straight, making sure that you speak in a tone that is confident, that is grounded, that has conviction. And we're going to talk about what is included in your speech when you're talking, and it all is about storytelling. But you really need to work on those areas. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, how do I come across? How do I present in front of a hiring manager? Recruiters will actually pay close attention to this, and they will decide whether you get moved to that next round interview just by how you present. In the recruiting world, this was huge. When I was a recruiter, I paid close attention to how polished a job candidate was, how polished they appeared, or how unpolished they appeared. It all matters. The way you dress, the way you look, the way you come across, the eye contact that you give, and how confident you sound in the words that you say. On to tip number 2, and that is to sharpen your storytelling ability. Now, you can have the best body language in the world, but if you have no words to back it up, then really it's worth nothing. Storytelling is a lifelong skill that you want to master if you want to be able to articulate your experiences in a compelling and engaging way to hiring managers to get them to understand where you're at, how you got to where you're at, and how you're going to contribute and add value to them. Remember, a good storyteller is equivalent to a good communicator. Hiring managers are always looking for good communicators in any role that they're hiring for. They want someone who has the ability to communicate what they do, how they do it, and are able to interact with other people. That is vital in being able to land a job offer, especially if you want to eventually move into a strategic management level type of role. So if you're wanting to move into those higher, more complex positions, more strategic positions, you need to be able to really sharpen your storytelling and communication skills. And in my program, Stand Out and Get Hired, I teach my clients exactly how to tell compelling stories, how to figure out what their value is and articulate and express that confidently to hiring managers. And from there, that's how they're able to get job offers. So if you want to learn more, again, click on the link in my description box or comment the word elevate, and I'll send you the direct link so that you can understand how to do that for yourself. At the end of the day, we are all human beings, and we are just simply looking for people who are going to make us feel good when we're with them. We want to be around people who are friendly, who are warm, and obviously who are also capable. So you need to go beyond this professional mask and this stiff robotic stance, and you need to tap into that deeper part of yourself where you can express the warmth of your personality, the warmth of who you really are. That's what it means to authentically connect with these hiring managers on a human level. It's really just about getting to that level where your heart is connecting to their heart. Now, we're not talking about doing anything weird or saying or acting weird. It's really more about showcasing your authentic nature, being true to who you are as you speak. You don't have to sound like a robot. If anything, sounding like a robot will turn you in the other direction, will get you rejected. You want to be authentic, be yourself. Follow that inner guidance as to how to navigate the conversation. And finally, tip number 4 is to master the art of influence to convince them that you are the only person they need. Ultimately, this is what sets the job seekers from the people who land job offers apart. And this is a technique that I teach in my program, Stand Out and Get Hired, called authentically influencing. Authentically influencing the hiring managers to understand that you're the only one that they want and need. And how do you do this? By talking about how you can add value, how you can contribute, what you can do for them, what you can offer them. It's all about putting them in the perspective of someone that you can help. The company, the team, the hiring manager, whatever or whoever it is that's sitting in front of you, you want to demonstrate how you can help them, how you can support them. That is what is going to ultimately influence them to see that you are the one that they need. So there you have it. Those are my 4 tips on how you can increase your chances of getting the job offer the next time around. Now, if you have been looking for a job for these last few months, you've been struggling to get job offers, and you're ready to do what I just explained, which is to elevate your presence and get hiring managers to pick you as the number 1 choice, then again, go down to the description box, click on the link to my free masterclass where I'll teach you my 4-step method on how to do that. You'll also get a link if you submit the word elevate down in the comments below. So write the word elevate and I'll send you the direct link that way as well. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.